and Dean Ambrose. And a Dean Ambrose, because they're thinking about turning him heel.
Yeah.
I think they have him feud against Daniel Bryan.
That could work. Surprise entry into the Rumble?
You think you know me?
He can't wrestle anymore, but he'll be in the Royal Rumble.
Christian. Because I don't have his music, so we used Edge since they're buddies.
Since they're friends.
And he's going to go after Seth Rollins for what he did to Edge.
And Big Show. Big Show is going to face Andre the Giant's corpse.
I would love to see a surprise entry into the Royal Rumble of this just ginormous guy that nobody has seen yet. There hasn't been something like that in a while.
No.
Somebody that could actually go toe-to-toe with the Big Show.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal. Remember that?
I do.
Shaquille was taller than the Big Show.
Shaq.
That actually was going to be a good fight.
Shaq in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That would actually be pretty awesome.
Because he's still in shape, I think.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. They normally have an NXT guy in there, too. That the past few years they've had an NXT guy enter.
Yep.
And he's made it pretty decently far. Like last year it was Rusev. The year before it was Bo Dallas. I'm thinking this year you see...
Yeah, you may see the return of Bo Dallas in a Rumble.
Yeah, they've been talking about that, too.
But he's going to be with Bray, more than likely, because he's got the fucking beard
He
shit
does.
going.
He has a big beard now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you see Adrian Neville as the guy in the Rumble.
Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's so stupid.
Is he going to come out as the Mighty Mouse character?
I don't know. I think that's so stupid to book him, though, as this new character. They're doing such a good job in NXT as establishing these guys' characters.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to make them a new character. They're coming to you pre-built with a character.
Right.
It's almost like when you'd sign a guy from WCW, or like a big-name guy, or vice versa when WCW would sign a big-name guy.
Well, like Hogan would go from here to there. It would be Hulk Hogan from here to there.
Yeah. Well, obviously they're not on the level of Hogan, but... I mean... Like, I'm trying to... Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho went over from WCW to WWE.
Yeah.
And came over as Chris Jericho. Already had his character, already had a following.
That's Chris Benoit and
all
those
those guys,
other guys.
yeah.
They already had their
characters. There's no need to make a new one for them.
I think that's what NXT is supposed to be separate from
WWE.
That's where they're... Well, like...
You build characters down there.
You're supposed to be building your character down there, but they're going to be coming up... The Ascension, they kind of changed them up a little bit. They threw shoulder pads on them and painted their face like morons, and... I mean, I think they had a little bit of paint down there, but not like they do now.
No.
And the characters are a lot rougher around the edges than they were.
Yeah. They were actually, like, faces pretty much, and...
That beating they took the other night was almost like an initiation.
Like, you're a rookie, and this is how you get beat into the tag team division.
Yeah, you don't fucking spout off about these great tag teams like that.
The greatest tag team ever in the
Demolition,
in the Road Warriors.
The shit you said about Demolition, the Road Warriors, especially when half the team's dead. You're gonna fucking say this shit?
I know. Heidenreich's the only one living. Droz is dead.
I really, excuse me. I really thought when APA,
Farouk,
no, the other guy, JBL was talking that it was going to be Hawk coming down. I mean,
is it Hawk? Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought Hawk was the dead one.
The one that's not dead was going to come down.
I think it's Animal that's not dead.
But wouldn't it be kind of cool that if they brought him back to be their manager, that would be kind of... Because he can fucking talk.
Wouldn't it be cooler if Hawk came down the aisle? Oh, that'd be the complete mark-out moment. I'd be like, oh my god, a zombie!
All the dead wrestlers came down. The Royal Rumble. Full of dead wrestlers. Here comes Umaga. Here comes Owen Hart. Here comes Droz.
Droz isn't really dead.
Wait, Droz isn't dead.
I just said Droz was dead to throw you off. Droz would never know if both If both of his feet hit the ground first, though.
That's just not right.
But it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
So as zombie wrestlers, you could literally cut their legs off and just throw their legs to the floor, and they'd be eliminated technically.
Yeah, technically.
Both feet have hit the floor.
No.
I feel like as zombies, you'd have to lose your head. When your face hits the floor, when you're decapitated.
Zombie wrestling.
That's the only way you can win or lose.
Would they bash each other in the heads?
I don't know, but I think you should put them in there with regular
I think
people.
they'd just be walking around. Yeah. 2 people, 12 zombies.
You have to decapitate them to... How come?
Every man there go back inside, or we will blow a new crater in this little moon.
Speaking of zombies, Z Nation, now on Netflix.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I'm about to start watching it.
Good luck.
I just want to see Z NATO.
Yeah. You know what? Watch it because it'll kind of suck you in.
Will it?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
It's one of those that...
It's bad.
It's bad, but it's good.
Because it's
the storyline actually gets interesting.
Yep.
And it's still getting interesting.
Except it didn't get brought on for a second season.
Unless it got canceled, and then
it did.
It ain't worth my time watching anymore. I actually started watching Helix last season.
Yeah.
It was kind of about this black shit and then turned into weird ass zombie. Not really zombies because they don't eat you. They just drew black shit in your mouth so you turn into one. But it started out again, like last week was the first episode, and I started watching. I'm like, this is just fucking stupid. So I just deleted it from my DVR. But the new show that just started up, 12 Monkeys.
Oh, what's that even about?
It's about a guy that travels through time. He's in 2041.
Yeah.
And he travels back in time to try and stop this plague that fucking wipes out the human race. It was a Brad Pitt movie a few years ago. Brad Pitt and Ben Willis. Bruce Willis movie. But they made it into a TV series. I watched the first episode last week, and I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty decent.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I will check it out. I'm gonna have to
Except for the Terminator part that he stole, that they're all dead, they're all gonna die. The whole Terminator thing
the whole line from the first Terminator movie.
They're all dead. I'm like, okay, that's a bit Terminator-ish.
You're stealing this.
But overall, it was actually pretty good. The main character in it is from X-Men Last Man Standing.
Oh.
He was in that. I forgot who he played. He was with the bad group. Bad group of guys in that.
Yep.
Young kid. I don't know what his powers were. If it was flames or something. I don't know. I started watching that this morning for some reason.
I've liked the new X-Men movies, actually. I can't complain about them.
I haven't seen any of the new ones. I saw the...
saw the original.
The Wolverine...
Origins, the first one.
The one
when
where
Ryan Reynolds was in it.
No, the one where he went to Japan.
The second one. Yep.
Yeah, that looked kind of stupid.
I actually didn't mind it. It's set up... The problem is, what a lot of people didn't get, is like, the Marvel Universe is like multiple universes happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So what they did with the Wolverine ones was they reset the universe into a different universe, and now they're combining the rest of the universe from the third one into it, and that was the last movie. It was like a combined universe, and this next one is going to be like 3 combined universes.
I haven't seen the new X-Men movie, but I know it's on Shush.
It's really good.
So I'd have to watch that. It's now when they go back in time or something?
Yeah. I highly recommend that one. I thought it was the best one out of any of them yet.
Really?
And The Rock's supposed to be in the new one, X-Men Apocalypse.
What the hell's he playing?
Apocalypse.
That's a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's a giant gray guy. He's like the first ever mutant, essentially. He was like born in like ancient Egypt. And he has like an evil master and who just like tortures the shit out of him and stuff. And eventually Apocalypse kills him and becomes super evil.
Ah.
But Patrick...
Exterminate!
Patrick Stewart isn't actually said he wasn't going to sign on for the new one.
I thought he died.
They brought him back in the last one. If you watched all the way through in the second Wolverine movie, you would have saw him.
Oh. Okay. Because I know Jean Grey destroyed him.
Oh, he's back.
Jean Grey.
He's back. He only made it seem like he was dead. Macho Man. Oh, man.
He could have been in an X-Men movie.
I was going to say, imagine if Macho Man was in an X-Men movie.
He could have been. He could have played Bonesaw. Where his hands turned into bone saws.
He would have been great against Wolverine. Once they suck all the titanium out of Wolverine's body.
Yeah.
Adamantium. I'm so good at this.
Of all the money e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm e'er I've ever done.
Walking Dead. Couple more weeks. No more
know,
Beth.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Walking Dead again. Wait, you didn't sign the petition to bring her back?
No.
Oh,
There's
what?
a petition?
You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't.
After they killed her off, a bunch of fans made this huge thing about how they needed to bring her back, and they made a huge petition. When even though the producers have gone publicly saying, if we kill you off, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's actually like the best way to honor you.
Boston in August is the Walking Dead con. There's a Walking Dead con in Boston.
So
she's going to be there.
So we're going.
As of right now, there's 6 cast members that are going to be there and 3 Lost cast members that are going to be there. It looks like they're bringing the cast of Lost there too.
They're going to combine Lost and The Walking Dead! They're all already dead. They're going to give it a fucking J.J. Abrams.
All the Lost characters are going to be zombies.
They're going to spend 9 seasons in Walking Dead convincing you they're trying to survive, and you're going to find out they're all dead.
They all died on the plane.
I don't think I've ever been more disappointed with the ending of a show.
You know what?
Lost.
That show still stands up. I've gone on Netflix and still watch some of the episodes. And
I've
I'm
rewatched the whole show.
like, I love this show.
I love it up until the last episode.
Now knowing they all died, I'm still like, I love this show.
Like I said, the last season was a little iffy. I feel like they were just kind of throwing darts at a wall and that when they're like, what can we do this episode?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
we're
that's
going
why
to
they
make
ended
Jacob 497 years old.
Yeah. The thing about that show is you go in and watch the episodes and there's hidden clues.
In each episode, yeah.
They could be sitting there talking at a desk and there's a picture on the wall of something that happened in the 2 episodes before that.
In somebody else's life, It's a lot more fun to go back and watch once you've seen the whole show.
Yeah, you really had to pay attention to it. And watching that first episode again, it was just like, there was so much shit going on with the plane falling apart
and you're trying to pick everything up. That's what I catch myself doing every time I try and rewatch it.
And it starts out with him laying on the beach with the dog.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends. Well, not laying on, he was in the jungle.
Yeah. But still, same idea.
Yeah. Great show.
But every time I see Michael now, in any show, I just see him as Michael from Lost.
Yeah.
That's how I address him. Sons of Anarchy, he was Michael from Lost. Even now, like, when I think of that show Oz that took place,
Yep.
when he was in the wheelchair and he was the narrator, he was Michael from Lost.
Why is there a bug flying around my face?
I don't know. But now that you tell me that, honestly, I'd rather go to this con than the one Chris Jericho is going to be at. Shane?
These are the people that are going to be there.
So,
Sasha, Beth,
Bob.
She died in the first fucking season.
I don't remember her.
Bob, lesbian. And these are the people from Lost that are going to be there.
I don't remember.
Dr. Juliet.
I remember Dr. Juliet.
He was one of the
he was Jacob's friend.
Yeah.
He had been on the island forever.
And
Desmond.
Desmond.
Oh, I love Desmond.
Yeah.